While modern families spend thousands on conveniences that complicate life and drain budgets, the Amish save 60–80% on living expenses through simple methods anyone can adopt today. These 10 money-saving strategies require no special equipment, work in any home, and have proven effective for generations. Batch cooking. The Amish approach to cooking saves enormous amounts of time. Heat your oven once and use that heat for multiple purposes instead of heating it repeatedly throughout the week. On designated cooking days, typically once or twice a week, prevents expensive last-minute takeout when dinner plans fail and reduces food waste through better planning. The time savings reach 10 hours weekly since you cook once instead of preparing meals 7 separate times. Modern application. Your life and budget will transform. Line drying. Electric clothes dryers rank among the highest energy consumers in modern homes, costing $15 to $25 monthly, while damaging fabrics and shortening clothing lifespan. The Amish eliminate this expense completely through clotheslines that cost $20 for materials and last decades. The immediate savings reach $180 to $300 annually in electricity costs, but the larger benefit comes from clothing longevity. Drier heat breaks down fabric fibers, causing clothes to wear out 2 to 3 times faster than air-dried alternatives. A shirt lasting 3 years with machine drying might serve 8 to 10 years when line-dried. This extended lifespan multiplies savings dramatically. A family spending $500 annually on clothing replacement due to dryer damage saves $1,500 to $2,000 over 5 years through line drying alone. The process requires 10 to 15 minutes to hang laundry and another 10 minutes to retrieve and fold it. This 30-minute weekly investment saves substantial money while producing clothes that smell fresh from sunshine and wind rather than artificial fragrances. Modern application. Even if you only line dry half your laundry and machine dry the rest, you'll still cut costs and extend clothing life significantly. Apartment dwellers can use indoor drying racks near windows. From scratch cooking, the markup on processed and prepared foods proves astronomical when you calculate actual ingredient costs versus retail prices. The Amish avoid this markup entirely by making virtually everything from basic ingredients. Homemade bread costs approximately 30 cents per loaf, using flour, water, yeast, salt, and minimal electricity or gas. Store-bought bread costs $3 to $5, representing a tenfold mark annually on bread alone. Yogurt provides even more dramatic savings. Making yogurt at home costs 50 cents per quart using milk and starter culture. Store-bought yogurt costs $4 to $6 per quart. Annual savings for families consuming yogurt regularly reach $400 to $600. Cleaning products offer similar savings potential. Homemade all-purpose cleaner using vinegar, water, and essential oils costs pennies per bottle compared to $5 to $15 for commercial cleaners. Laundry detergent costs 5 cents per load, homemade versus 30 cents or more for commercial products. The initial time investment learning these skills takes several hours, but once mastered, from-scratch preparation becomes routine, requiring minimal extra effort. The quality often exceeds commercial alternatives, while eliminating preservatives, chemicals, and unnecessary additives. Monthly savings from making bread, yogurt, cleaning products, and laundry soap reach $200 to $300, totaling $2,400 to $3,600 annually. Buying bulk. Purchasing staple foods in large quantities directly from suppliers rather than in small packages from retail stores saves 40 to 60% on items families consume regularly regardless of price. A 50-pound bag of flour costs approximately $20 from bulk supply. Pound bags from grocery stores cost $40 or more. The savings, 50% through single purchase decision. Rice, beans, oats, sugar, and other shelf-stable staples follow similar patterns. Buying these items in 25 to 50-pound quantities saves hundreds annually, while requiring only one shopping trip and adequate storage space. The Amish approach involves annual or semi-annual bulk buy. This strategy through warehouse store memberships costing $60 annually, but saving $1,000 to $2,000 through bulk purchasing. Alternatively, form buying co-ops with friends and neighbors, splitting bulk purchases and costs among multiple families. The key: focus on items you actually consume regularly, rather than buying bulk quantities of foods that will spoil before use. Growing food. Even small-scale food production creates disproportionate prices for equivalent produce. The Amish grow most vegetables their families consume, but even modern families with minimal space can produce significant food savings. A single tomato plant costs $3 and produces 20 to 30 pounds of tomatoes worth $60 to $90 at grocery store prices. Lettuce and leafy greens work perfectly in containers on apartment balconies or patios. They regrow after cutting, providing continuous harvest from single plantings. Potatoes grow successfully in 5-gallon buckets, producing pounds of food from tiny spaces. The time investment remains modest: 15 to 20 minutes daily for watering and basic maintenance. Children can participate, learning where food comes from while helping families save money. Start small with 5 container plants: tomatoes, peppers, herbs, lettuce, and 1 additional vegetable. This minimal garden saves $300 to $600 annually while providing fresher, more nutritious produce than grocery store alternatives shipped thousands of miles. Repairing everything. Modern throwaway culture encourages replacing broken items rather than repairing them, but this convenience creates enormous unnecessary expense that Amish thrift completely avoids through comprehensive repair capabilities developed across lifetimes. The average household discards and replaces items worth $1,000 to $3,000 annually that simple repairs could restore to full function. Clothes with missing buttons, furniture with loose joints, appliances with minor malfunctions, and electronics needing basic troubleshooting all get thrown away rather than fixed. Basic repair skills: sewing buttons, hemming pants, patching tiers, regluing furniture joints, diagnosing appliance problems. Require minimal tool investments around $100 but save thousands annually. YouTube provides free instruction for virtually any repair task imaginable. Clothing repairs alone save substantial amounts. Taking pants to tailors for hemming costs $15 to $30. Doing it yourself costs nothing beyond 15 minutes, and basic sewing supplies costing $5 that serve hundreds of repairs. A family needing 10 annual alterations saves $150 to $300 through DIY. Costs $200 to $500. DIY refinishing using $60 in supplies and a weekend's work produces identical results at 1/10 the cost. The mindset shift from "it broke, throw it away" to "it broke, how do I fix it?" transforms household economics. Items lasting twice as long through repairs, effectively. Food prices fluctuate dramatically based on seasonal availability, with in-season produce costing 20 to 80% less than identical items during off-seasons. The Amish capitalize on this price variation through buying seasonal abundance and preserving it for year-round consumption. Strawberries cost $1 per pound during peak season in June, but $5 to $7 per pound in winter when they're shipped from distant growing regions. Buying 20 pounds during June for $20 and freezing them provides year-round strawberries at 1/5 the winter cost. This principle applies to virtually all produce: tomatoes, peppers, berries, stone fruits, apples, and vegetables all reach price minimums during local harvest seasons. Purchasing during these windows and preserving through freezing, canning, or drying creates year-round availability at peak season prices. Farmers markets offer additional savings through end-of-day discounts when vendors reduce prices rather than transporting unsold produce home. Arriving 1 hour before closing often yields 50% discounts on premium produce. The preservation methods require initial time learning but become efficient with practice. Canning requires more equipment and skill but produces shelf-stable foods lasting years. Drying works excellently for fruits and herbs using simple dehydrators costing $40. Annual savings from seasonal buying and preservation reach $1,200 to $2,000 while providing superior nutrition and flavor compared to shipped, stored commercial produce. Entertainment-free living. Americans spend over $100 monthly on entertainment subscriptions, streaming services, cable, gaming, music platforms, plus additional amounts on movies, concerts, and recreational activities that the Amish completely eliminate while maintaining satisfying social and leisure lives. The immediate savings reach $1,200 to $2,400 annually from cutting subscription services alone. Additional savings from reduced recreational spending add hundreds or thousands more depending on previous entertainment habits. The Amish replacement for paid entertainment. Family conversation, board games, outdoor activities, reading library books, community events, and creative hobbies using available materials. These alternatives cost nothing while creating genuine connection that passive screen consumption prevents. Modern application doesn't require complete elimination, but strategic reduction. Cutting from 5 streaming services to 1 saves approximately $60 monthly or $720 annually. Using library bar hundreds or thousands, but see occasional use. Shared ownership divides costs while freeing storage space and reducing maintenance responsibilities. Modern implementation happens through formal arrangements with neighbors or tool library programs emerging in many cities. These libraries allow members to borrow tools for projects, paying annual membership fees around $50 for access to thousands of dollars worth of equipment. The savings per shared tool range from $200 to $2,000 depending on item cost. Sharing 10 items over a decade saves $5,000 to $15,000 while building community connections that provide additional benefits beyond monetary savings. The key: establish clear usage schedules and maintenance responsibilities to prevent conflicts.